In this video, we're going to briefly go through text and text style editor inside of TBC. Now, if you find a text, maybe you brought it in from a DXF or a DWG, if you click on it by left-clicking your mouse, then right-clicking and going to Properties, in the Properties dialog box, you'll see what type of text it is, and then you'll also see the style that controls the actual text. In this example, I have many different styles in here, and you could have your own styles as well. So how do you make a style inside of TBC? Well, for one, if you drag and drop a drawing file, what will happen is you'll have the text styles come across from that DWG or DXF. Now, you'll see a dialog box in the drafting ribbon called Text Styles. On the left-hand side will be a list of all the text styles, and you also have the option to create new ones. When you tap on New, this will allow you to give it a name, and it will allow you to define the font justification, the font styles, the effects that you want, whether you want it to auto-flip based upon where it's positioned, and also as well to be whited out depending on the if you're putting it on top of a feature. So you can see that primarily. And then also the actual text size itself. So this is where we can then at this point choose to manipulate the height for the sheet units, so in the model space. So it will always come out as that size in the model space, or you can also set it as grown units. These vary depending on what you're trying to do. But the key here is once you actually go ahead, and in this example, I'm going to go ahead and put 1.6. And I'm going to go ahead and make my very own text. So because I'm a little bit lazy, I don't want to type this all out. I'm going to go ahead and make my very own text. So to make my text, I'm going to tap on the little button right above the word text. It's going to open up the text box. Here's where I'm going to choose the text style. I said test earlier. Now I'm going to go down and paste the information here. And then I'm going to go ahead and place it at a specific location. So I've placed the text. Now you'll notice that I had a few options here as well that I could have actually decided on using, right? But for the purpose of this exercise, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to rotate the text along the line, but you could also go into the actual properties box as well and decide on applying a rotation based on just selecting from one end to the next end. And that's how we can go ahead and create our very own text inside of TBC.